We are finally here, man. We have made it. 1 month semen retention. Goat talk. Man, I'm just truly humbled to get to this moment, man, of semen retention. Like, I don't think you guys know. The beginning of this year, I think I got to like day 36 or something like that. And for me to get to 30, bro, like, man, for me to get to 30, it means a lot, okay? And I'm just want to just get into it and tell you all the benefits, the journey, how I got here. 2020, I did it. I think I told you all before in one of my videos. 2020, I did a 91, 92 day semen retention, but I wasn't exercising. I wasn't really doing all the things to like exhaust my energy, so I ended up counting my relapse as a wet dream. But ever since that happened, I've been doing practice here and there with certain streaks, but I haven't had a longer streak than 91. So the goal now is to just get to 60, right? So man, I got so much to talk about, but I'm gonna try to sum it up for y'all, man. But this time being on semen retention feels way different, and it's because I put time and energy into myself and purpose, and I didn't really do that the other time I did semen retention, because in 2020 I was getting out of the military, so I really didn't have too much time to focus on myself like I wanted to. So that didn't happen the way I would expect it to, as far as like get all of the benefits. But this time I'm doing it the correct way, and I think I gotta talk to you all too about like how to do semen retention practice correctly, okay? Because I think a lot of you all start semen retention and just happy that you're not, busting, right? And that's a good thing, to reward yourself and be happy that you're not doing it, but you still gotta sexually transmute their energy, right? Through sexual transmutation, right? You still gotta do something with their energy. Since you're not doing anything to release, you have to do things and put time and effort into something, okay? So I'm gonna get into my list, man. These are things that I've experienced personally on this journey, and every time, this is the time I've done it, and it feels way different now. It feels like it's just a second nature now. I kind of was getting off of the day counting. I know how people talk about day counting, and I was doing it in the beginning to stay motivated, but this week I didn't really open up my app. I have an app called I'm Sober app, and I'm tracking a lot of different things that I'm doing. I'm also 30 days no alcohol too, right? So like, I'm doing all of these things simultaneously because I'm trying to just get to the best version of myself by doing these practices. And today I even ran 7 miles, man. I ran 7 miles today. Like, bro, it's crazy the energy I have and stuff like that. But I'm gonna get into these different points, man. I'm explaining to you all why I feel the way I feel on this journey, and why it's like this for me at this time now in my life. This time, semen retention, I'm not playing. I'm not playing with it. And what I mean by that is that I'm literally going to use this practice to better my life. I'm not using this practice just to say that, oh, I'm done with this or whatever. No, I'm doing this to change my life completely. Like, I don't have no date times on anything. Like, I'm taking it day by day, but I know I want to hit markers. So my first marker was 30. Next marker is 60, right? And that's what I'm just trying to do, pass my markers. And that's what I'm on. And with me telling you all about this journey, it helps me stay on it, because it's on a public platform. I don't even know you all, but I know that this is a practice that men should practice, man. Like, it definitely needs to be practiced a lot. So to get into it, man, the first thing I've experienced, man, by being on semen retention for 30 days is mental clarity and focus. And the focus that I've experienced on this, man, has been out of this world, because not only am I doing semen retention, I'm also doing YouTube videos like almost daily now. Like, I'm just been doing it as much as I can, working on my purpose. Work has been getting better. Been like knocking out my tasks and my job better. I've been locked in the gym better, and then now I started to, get better with my diet. So the beginning of this month was like which is 4 days, right? Is like to clean my diet up, right? So that's the part I didn't have like the most discipline in, but now I'm trying to discipline my food, and the focus from that has helped me so much. And I'm telling you all, those things are life changing in itself. Changing your diet and semen retention, as well as exercising. No, you're gonna see so many benefits. It's ridiculous, but I'm just writing down the list. I'm going down the list that I got. Number 2, rebuilding masculine frame, man. Rebuilding it. Okay. I'm not gonna go too much into it because I'm gonna make another video about masculine frame. But what I'm saying is, a lot of us men are raised by our single parent mothers, right? So it's a lot of things that when we were growing up we didn't learn. So we have to learn our frame through other men we meet, other men that we encounter throughout our lives, and try to pick up frame. And sometimes the frame we pick up is the wrong frame, right? So what I understood was that I have to literally learn and rebuild my frame, and I did that by reading. I told you all the books, man. The book is called The Wall Speaks by Jer. The second book is called Shattering the Feminine Frame by Jer. Those 2 books are going to help you rebuild your frame. Okay, it's going to let you know exactly what's going on with you, why the women are treating you like they are, why you treating women the way you treating them, and why you aren't the man you need to be. This book is letting you know exactly what you're doing wrong and what you need to correct when it comes to you as being a man in 2025. Okay? I see too many of y'all complaining about women and all of this stuff. At the end of the day, man, we are men. We got to lead. Okay? We got to lead. Lead correctly. We gotta do what we gotta do. And those 2 books gonna let you know what you need to do to be the man that you need to be in your masculine frame, to have the women automatically feel like you're a leader, like from meeting you, because your frame is built. A lot of men's frame aren't built, and women sense that. That's why you have so many betas out here doing what they doing, because they don't have frame. When I talk about betas, I'm not talking about alpha and beta. I'm talking about beta is as far as men without masculine frame. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. So I rebuilt mine, man. I got better. I got more, like I talk with people, more eye contact, more intentional conversations and stuff like that, man. Like, the way that I move now is not how I moved a month ago. And I know that 30 days is not a long time for people to say change as they see, but you see a lot of change with semen retention very quickly. Very quickly. So I'm letting you know that right now. If you want women to treat you better, you want people around to treat you better, start doing semen retention. And you're not even going to see those benefits I'm talking about until you hit them 2-week, 3-week marks. You're not going to see those benefits early. I think people always talk about the early benefits. The early benefits are minute compared to what you see day 30, day 60, day 90. You know, I don't know nothing about 90 and above yet, you know, from my experience, but I know definitely about day 1 through 90. But I don't know nothing about 90 above like that. But I will hope that this year I'll be able to tell you all about 90 and above days. Increase energy and vitality. Okay, so I wake up in the morning, I go to the gym every day. I've been doing, when I started this, I was going to the gym like every day, doing like 2 a days. I think last month, I can go look at my Apple Fitness. Last month, I only missed around, last month, I only missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days out of the gym. Well, 6 days out of the gym out of the month of May. And then this month, I haven't missed, of course, been 4 days, right? So I've been in the gym the whole time. Now, that has helped my energy. That has helped me get more strong. That has helped me become more consistent in the gym. And I've always really been in the gym. But this time is different because it's more so like my body is like wanting to do it. It's like second nature. Like I said, it's like second nature, right? And that's what's been happening with me. And I've been understanding that the gym is just a part of the lifestyle. As being a man, you have to train, right? You got to train. If it's basketball, if it's lifting, if it's sprinting, running, whatever, do what you got to do. Like today, I ran 7 miles. At first, initially, I wanted to run. I was looking at David Goggins, his 12-mile run he does, but I didn't do that. But I definitely pushed myself to 7, which I feel I'm really impressed by doing. But yeah, I'm just trying to just push my limits to where I'm not injuring myself, of course. I want to be able to be consistent with what I'm doing. So definitely seeing the energy increases. It's not just with exercising though. It's more so with just like in general. Only reason I feel kind of groggy and stuff is when I changed my diet, when I took away carbs. Other than that, my energy levels were really evened out. Mood is better. You have a better emotional control and emotional intelligence on sleep retention. And that's something that I think men I think about when you're doing semen retention, man. You have a lot of times where if you wasn't doing semen retention, you'll be frustrated, spazzing out and stuff like that, and you'll be mad or whatever. And those moments happen, but you gotta understand that if those moments are going to happen, you gotta still be in control and be even keeled enough to just be like, okay, this all I'm gonna do. So for me, I've had a couple of the moments on semen retention where like my mood kind of changed, but it changed because something happened. But I still had my moment of feeling whatever I felt, right? But then I went to rational mindset. I think this is what this is, right? And I just took it as an opportunity and started just moving like that. I don't get rattled like I used to. I used to get like really heightened in emotions with certain things happen, and I changed it. I started just being like, okay, Princeton, I see what's going on. This is what's in front of me. I think I should just do this, and that's what I do, and that's how I move. And when you're like that, women see that. Women see when you're just calm and you got your demeanor on point, when you're not letting nothing rattle you. When you walk into a room, you don't try to be the person that everybody love, right? You go in there, you just chilling. You're not smiling at everybody. You're keeping your frame. You're not trying to be the person to be haha laughing and giggling and stuff. You're not doing it. You locked in. I went out last week. I told you all. I went out and everything. It was showing that my frame was rebuilt. It was showing that even though I'm on this practice, I'm not like everybody else in this room as far as the men go. Because where I'm at, the city I'm in, I know what they promote, I know what they doing. Majority of them are, okay? And I know what I'm doing is different. It's going the other way. So having that in mind and knowing that, it lets me know that I'm in my frame, alright? Okay, next one is self-respect. Elevated self-respect, right? You men that aren't on semen retention are going to have a lot of tests from women. You're going to have way more tests than the man that got semen retention. That's just a fact. So I've seen a lot of people on social media talk about how women test them and all this other stuff or whatever. A man on semen retention does not experience as much as you do. Because if you're on semen retention, a woman would do only so much. And when it's time for her to test you, if you're in your frame and stuff like that, she's gonna still test you, but it's not gonna be the same as the person that she knows this not on semen retention. If that makes sense, you're gonna still experience it, but it's not gonna be at the same level. Because I've lived it. I've seen where when I wasn't on semen retention, how women treated me versus when I've been on it. Since I've been on it, I've been treated way differently than I was when I wasn't on semen retention. So that lets me know that this practice is helping me become the man that women want, as well as the man that I want to be. So this is everybody winning, right? So it helps me understand that. The next one is sexual transmutation, right? Alright, so this the one that I see that you all have the most issues and problems with out there. The people that's practicing semen retention, the people that I watch, and the people that comment, you all do not know how to know it. You all don't know how to utilize your energy properly. So when you used to fapping, you used to drinking all this other stuff, right? You're used to the energy drainers, but you don't understand the energy builders. Now, them endorphins are ridiculous. Like I said, I ran 7 miles just like an hour ago. I just finished like 8 or something like that. And like I said, I got energy to make this video and stuff. And I'm not tired, but I know I'm gonna go to bed after this. But my energy level is like, okay, we're gonna go to bed after this, but we still got some work to do, right? And that's sexual transmutation. Imagine you just playing a basketball game, you go home to your wife, you know what I'm saying? Y'all do y'all thing, and you go to bed, right? Same type of concept, except you're gonna utilize their energy coming home to your wife in the bed, doing whatever with her, versus you putting it into your purpose. And it's gonna be second nature. Especially if you build consistency on it. And I think that what I believe is you start to build your unlimited mindset on this journey too. And a lot of people don't talk about that, about how your mindset changes to where you can start to do things that you thought were impossible at the time. But it's definitely possible. We just gotta put work towards it. Like, I've been doing YouTube for 2 years now, and I have a podcast, and my followers and subscribers have not been increasing like that on YouTube. But once I've been doing Semen Retention, I've been seeing increasing subscribers. I've been seeing increased engagement on my page. And mind you, I'm not on any other social media site besides YouTube right now. So that's letting me know that I'm on my purpose, on my grind, and I'm seeing the benefits of it. Like, that takes a lot for you to just be like, okay, I'm off all of these sites, not promoting nothing. I'm just gonna post my purpose, and hopefully it touches the right people that wanna see this content. And I've been attracting them people, and I'm happy and proud of it. And that's part of Semen Retention, man. Standing on purpose, you're gonna see reward for that. Next one is spiritual fortification, man. So I've seen a lot of like people that are in between on this part. Because you got some people with Semen Retention that don't have a spiritual side. You got people with all Semen Retention with a spiritual side. And you got people that are in between. For me, I'm a person that's on the spiritual side. And I try to let people know that this practice is going to get you closer to whatever spiritual practice you have. For me, I read the Bible daily now. I got plans I read and stuff like that. I journal every day. I meditate. I'm going to meditate actually when I finish this. And then I go to bed, go to sleep and everything, right? I say all that to say, man, these practices are going to help you understand that your spiritual fortification is going to be so solid to where you're going to be able to navigate things you never thought you could. Now, the power of your tongue is getting stronger by the day on Semen Retention. Okay? The power of your tongue is getting stronger by the day with Semen Retention. What I mean by that is, I've said some things the past couple of weeks that I hoped would happen, and they happened. I've said some things that I wished would be possible, and they happened. And I contribute that to Semen Retention. Now, I'm not saying it's superpowers. I'm just saying that your connection, your connection with your spiritual side is stronger, and you will see that. You will see that even in yourself. You will see your glow within yourself. So that's one of the biggest benefits is that, like, having your foundation, your solid ground part, like solid rock, like under you, like your foundation is like the best part. Whatever your foundation is, your Semen Retention journey is, that's gonna help you get to them big numbers. I'm talking about 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, whatever years you try, whatever years it may be until you get your wife or whatever it may be, or however long it may take. This foundation is gonna ground you with it. Now, this next one is respected by men, noticed by women. This one is a weird one for me because I'm trying to explain it for it. So everywhere you go, you're gonna start to see, depending on who you with sometimes too, you'll see that women see you and men see you as far as like, if you with somebody or not or whatever, stuff like that. Like, they see how you move. Like, you with a girl or something like that, the girl's gonna look at the girls like they look at you, and then the dude's gonna be like, giving respect or whatever, that you got a girl that look attractive, right? So the respected by men part is just Wolves no wolves, lions no lions, sheep no sheep. That's really what it is. When you walk in the room now, you'll be seen as a lion, right? And when you come in seen as a lion, you're not gonna have nobody joking on you, making fun of you, making fun of your shoes, making fun of your haircut, making fun of your shirt. You have somebody say, hey man, I like your shirt. A dude to say, hey, I like that outfit or whatever. Like you won't have that busting your balls stuff going on. Based on what I'm saying, you'll be seen as a lion, all right? And then the women will see that too. And last but not least, man, I know I held y'all a minute today, is momentum for greatness and momentum to be the best version of yourself. Day 30, my confidence is high. Tomorrow, my confidence is going to be really high, like, for real. Because this is a journey, and I'm just excited to be in this journey and being able to tell you all about it and document it. Because I want to be able to look back at these times and be like, man, bro, I was locked in, or man, I stayed locked in since 2025. And I think a lot of people now are trying to start this practice. It's becoming more popular. Joey Badass talked about it, man. He said it's equal to 20-mile running or whatever, but I don't know if it's true or not, but it is equal to you exerting a certain amount of energy. It is true to that, but I just want y'all to know, man, this practice is something that you definitely should look into. I don't care if you do a week. Just look into it, man, and try it. See how you feel after a week. You know, and not even just that, man. You know, no-fap community too. No-fap community. Y'all I don't know if you're doing soft mode, hard mode, whatever they call it there too. Like, do full-fledged semen retention. Do full-fledged no-fap. You know, full-fledged celibacy. You know, if you're single or if you don't have a wife, right? Do full-fledged all this. See how your life go. And see the people you attract. See, this thing about it. Y'all are always talking about, and I'm going to talk about this a little bit though. Y'all always talk about how y'all want to attract bad women and, you know, women that look 10s, all this stuff. You want to know how to attract some 10s? I'll give you a secret. Do semen retention. Yeah, do semen retention. You attract some 10s. Yeah, you attract some 9s and 8s. Yeah, you're not going to attract no 4s and 3s. You attract the 4s and 3s too. But yeah, you want to attract some 10s and some 9s? Yeah, or some 8s? Do semen retention. And then, not even just that, do semen retention. Focus on your image. Change your wardrobe up a little bit. Dress more mature. Stop wearing them cartoon t-shirts. Like, boss up, be a man. You will start attracting more women that are of quality. Because right now, the whole concept of it is messed up. Y'all thinking certain people bad when they're really not. We're talking about quality women. You know, that's a hard thing for a lot of men, especially that's not on semen retention on journey, for them to do. And if they do attract them, they not attracting them in a way where they finna, you know, get a relationship about this person. You know what I'm saying? So just understand it. And if you're on this path right now, I'm proud of you. If y'all are on this practice, put your days in the comments. But last but not least, man, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm BCA. If you never mention my channel, I'm talking about discipline and self-mastery, okay? And clarity. That's all I'm about, man. And that's what I tell you all in my videos. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I can't wait to post the 60-day benefits and all of that. I'm excited, man. But y'all have y'all a good day. Peace out.